Welcome to the last part of the Weekend of Challenge 32. So this is basically a global salary index analyzer project. So here this is basically a visualization project. So what do we do is basically we have to help the chef analyze the whatever the meaningful global salary trends using Seaborn and Matplotlib libraries. Okay. So the first thing is basically a bar chart comparing the salary comparison. So whatever this is there, we have certain like inputs for that particular data. So basically this is called melting the data. So you have the whatever the ID, the value of that whatever is required, and the variable name, salary type, and the value of that particular that is the amount. And then we have the melted data frame preview, and then we'll display the whatever the melted data frame is there. Then we have actually plotting the chart now. So this is the figure size, whatever we want in the frame, and then followed by the x-axis country and y-axis amount. Hue is salary type, and then we have the color palette, and then error bar is none. Then we have the title saying average salary comparison, remote versus on-site, and then we have the X label is country and Y label is average salary. Grid is present with 0.3, that is alpha, that is opacity. And then so basically this is tight. Basically if it is going out of the box, it makes sure it is inside the frame. Now second plot is the scatter plot between multi-variable. So first thing is the figure size like usual, and then we have the experienced years, salary, that is remote salary, and then we have something called S, that is remote ratio into 5. So this would be the S, and alpha 0.7, H color is also mentioned. Now after that we have title, X label and Y label like usual, and then followed by the grid, and then we have to save it to that particular whatever name is given. Then we have the KDE plot like we saw in the last video. That is basically sns.kd. So here we have the x-axis, only the x-axis is mentioned here. Hue would be, y-axis would be hue, that is the salary on site, and then filling, yes, basically this kd is basically that area under curve, similar to area under curve. So we have to fill the gaps. Then we have the whatever the title, that is x-axis and y-axis ka label, and then the grid again as usual it is true with alpha 0.3. Now one last plot is basically a faceted plot, that is basically the role trends of different categories. We have different charts. So here again we have the x-axis experience years, y-axis is salary on site, and then the hue is country. Based on country we have all the different countries. We have different x and y. And then we have the title followed by the saving it. Yeah, that's all pretty much. That is pretty much it. And first we check if we can read the path, if it is present. If it is present, then yes. If it is not present, then we stop it. If it is present, then we call all the functions one by one. Let me run the program. So all the plots have been written, like finalized. We have got it, the outputs. Now first let's see, this is the faceted salary roles depending on the different job roles, that is software engineer, data scientist, and cloud architect. These are the country wise. Then we have the salary experience scatter. So this is remote versus experience salary, remote salary versus experience salary. And then we have the salary KDE, like I said, the in the undercurve kind of chart. Then finally we have the salary comparison. So from this raw data we visualize it into such meaningful data. So if you want to learn more of this stuff, or get yourself ready for interviews, then you can go pro on CodeChef. Let me submit the program, and if you can practice all these problems on the CodeChef platform, so give this a try. And yeah, that's it for this weekend, and that's it for this project as well. The test case is passed, and I'll see you in the next weekend. Thank you.